According to the Israeli newspaper, Haaretz, Icj'S decision on the occupation goes beyond Israel's worst fears. Israel's fundamental arguments about its long-term occupation of the West Bank and Gaza are undermined in the Icj'S advisory opinion, which essentially arms countries, institutions, and corporations with justification to penalize Israel. Ignoring it shouldn't be an option. The key points in the Icj'S opinion: Israel's ongoing presence in the occupied Palestinian territories is deemed illegal. Israel must end its presence in the occupied territories as soon as possible. Israel should immediately cease settlement expansion and evacuate all settlers from the occupied areas. Israel is required to make reparations for the damage caused to the local and lawful population in the Palestinian territories. The international community and organizations have a duty not to recognize the Israeli presence in the territories as legal and to avoid supporting its maintenance. The UN should consider what actions are necessary to end the Israeli presence in the territories as soon as possible. This book assesses the Israeli response to the Hamas attack of October 7 from the perspective of international law and morality, as well as providing informed accounts of the inability of the UN to implement the demands of a permanent and unconditional ceasefire in Gaza. It also provides accounts of the implementation of forced evacuation, induced starvation and disease, efforts calculated to destroy the civilian population in whole or in part, Israel's defiance of the UN, the Icj's interim order, and international humanitarian law in the course of transparent violations of the Genocide Convention. 𝘕𝘈𝘡𝘈 is former Foreign Minister and Prime Minister of Turkey. Founder and leader of the Future Party that is represented in the Turkish parliament, author of Systemic Earthquake, The Struggle for World Order, 2019, and founder of 𝘕HR University in Istanbul. Richard Falk is a leading international law professor, prominent activist, prolific author, and a pioneer thinker dedicated to peace and justice. He also served as UN Special Rapporteur for Occupied Palestine, and is one of 4 UN Special Rapporteurs contributing to the book Protecting Human Rights in Occupied Palestine. Pre-order Acting to End Genocide in Gaza here.